Hello, dear ones. How are you guys doing? Well, today I am going to be doing the reading for checking the energies for Divine Masculine. And before I start on recording in, I just want to share it's more of the energy which I was feeling and the interpretation of that energy. I thought it'll be helpful for some of you. And I had decided that I will be doing this reading for Divine Masculines today, and I had decided that yesterday itself because I was done with most of the signs, a few left, but then I felt that I should do this. And I woke up with a very heavy energy, and during the day I was feeling pretty heavy, and I could very clearly sense that it was not my energy and it was the masculine's energy I was tapping into. So I just want to give you the interpretation of that energy which I was experiencing for quite some time today. And this was the energy, and so the way it feels is that masculine wants to, and you can treat it that as I was channeling that energy. So masculine wants to, very badly wants to reach out. So it's a deep down desire that masculine wants to reach out to their respective feminine and feminine counterpart or the divine counterpart. However, they're feeling extremely restrictive at this point in time, and that restriction or that heaviness is what I was experiencing, and it was very heavy. And I had to process it for quite some time and acknowledge, work with it, understand, work with my divine team to get the messages. And that is the energy which I felt. So there is a deep down desire, but again there are restrictions. So there I found them kind of going to and forth with that. The energy becomes very strong with them that, hey, I want to reach out, and here they muster all the courage, but then some fears, some doubts pull them back. And that is what I was sensing very strongly. And I don't get impacted by these moon transitions a lot as far as my energy state is concerned. I am pretty normal, but some of these moon transitions do impact me, but that's very rare. But this new moon in the Piscean, which we experienced a few days back around 22nd, 23rd of February, was very intense, and I felt it for continuously 2 to 3 days. So do let me know, guys, how are you experiencing? And another thing which I'm experiencing, and that's like the energy translation again, I'm experiencing that a big shift is about to come. And of course, the shifts are always, changes are always for good. Divine knows what they want to bring. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but the energies are very strongly telling me my synchronicities and the messages, the energy as such which I'm feeling within in my physical body and in my emotional body, definitely in my mental body, but in the heart space. So I mean all over, all that I am. So here I'm sensing there's a very strong it's coming around at something, a big shift is about to happen. So that's another thing which I want to kind of convey, and then we can begin the reading and we'll see what comes around. And this is going to be a timeless reading. I was guided to do that. Generally I read for monthlies, but this time I'm making it timeless so it can resonate with whosoever when they watch it. And because we are on different timelines, and there is a possibility that I might be making a lot of timeless readings now. And I'll also see that how I'm guided to update these the energy which I'm feeling and the translation of that to all of you. It might come handy, if not videos, because the time or that the setup of my day routine doesn't allow me to kind of do the recording. But I'll see if I can just record it and upload it in the but let's see, I'm not commenting anything. I'll see how it goes and how I'm guided to. Another thing I just want to mention is that this energy though was very heavy, I could sense that. So let's see how it is. But then I was about to just kind of start. I meditated. I cleansed the room, and my camera stand just broke. And I say, all right, what will I do now? So I fetched an old camera stand, and I said the show must go on. Let me just do it because I'm feeling very strongly for to be able to do this reading. So I've got this old camera stand. I have to definitely purchase a new one. So this old camera stand has mind of its own. So it just kind of moves around, bends. It's kind of the ends are loose. So let's see how it goes. Don't mind if it kind of bends, falls or something like that. But let's kind of go ahead and how it moves. Let's start on with capturing. And this is, I'm capturing on the Divine Masculine, as I've mentioned, just repeating myself. And here I am going to get the overall energy. So I won't be moving this camera a lot because I'm like kind of scared it should not fall. So I've already shuffled the cards. I'll just kind of give it one fresh one, and let's see what is the overall energy for masculine. Overall energy for masculine. Let's see what is the overall energy for Divine Masculine. One more shuffle, and let's see if something comes. Alrighty. This is the one. Okay. Hierophant. So they are kind of being in a very let me see. I'm daring to move it, and I've already prayed. So let's see. We've got the number 5, and we've got the Hierophant there. And as we know, that Hierophant is a card for structures. It's a very spiritual card as well. And here, in this tarot deck, it also means Atman, which means the Atma, or the deep consciousness, and that's why it is also the card for a very spiritual card, divine. It's awakening. It's kind of a big wake-up call. However, this also in the traditional tarot deck, as we it means structures. It could also mean commitment, marriage. So that's the overall energy for masculine. It could be, considering I'm reading for general, but what I'm picking on is it could be some structures they are involved in, some organizations. It could be some contracts they are in as well. It could mean marriage. And that's the overall energy. Or for some of you, it could also mean that they want to come forth with this commitment or with this offer. But that could not be, that could be for some, and that's the overall. But that's the deck is the deck for this deck which I used. It's called something Indian Tarot. It is only the major arcana. So to kind of balance it out, I will also pull one card from this deck, which is minor, and I've got one flipper here, and we've got Moon. Another major arcana. I could have got anything out of this one. So this one is Moon here, as you see. This is Archangel Haniel. Another card which is, as I was talking about moon cycles and how it's impacting, I'm sensing even masculine got impacted. So if any of the masculines watching it, I would really urge you, for the benefit of and in a support to all the feminines who watch this, to let us know if this new moon around 22nd, 23rd did impact you, or if you felt anything different around that time. Because if it's coming in, there is a possibility that they would have felt something like that. And however, there is this important, they're receiving a lot of psychic insights, and they're sensing it with the Hierophant, we can see. And also they're feeling a little bit, because moon is also the card for shadows and illusions, and though that's the false side of it, however, it is the card of shadows as well. So they might be dealing in the commitment, whether to go ahead, and the illusion, and the fears. So it's a mixed kind of energy, but then they are getting the psychic intuitions, and they also, with that card, is getting the guidance as to release fears that are holding them back. Now, with that note, I will take some cards for their general overall energy. So general overall energy for masculine. I'm just going to shuffle it one bit. General overall energy for masculine. So let's see what is the general overall energy for masculine. General overall energy for masculine. General overall energy for masculine. And the first card which we've got is the Hangman. And definitely that's like the suspended state. I've got two cards here. Second card which I've got is Death. Third card which I've got, I'll get two more. Third card which we've got is the Three of Pentacles, and I'll get the overall message for that as well. So that's like, okay, I've got one more here which flipped. All right, so Five of Cups, Five of Cups. Interesting, because this is the way the cards are unfolding. That's very fascinating, because it's got a very mix of and the Queen of Wands, mix of emotions there, and major arcanas and stuff. And at the bottom of the deck we have Three of Wands. Let me get one card for the overall message for the general energy. One card please. Thank you. Let go the fear now. So probably that's what they're working on. They want to let go the fear, and they are trying to change their perspective, and that's their overall energy. They're trying to change the perspective. There are transformations which are happening, and there are sudden movements, because with the Death it could be a sudden change which is happening for masculine, and a lot of things are changing while they are in the Hanged Man state, while they are just hanging upside down, not taking much action there. Maybe they're working on, letting go those fears which they're holding back, because we got that overall energy with the Moon, and we got that message as the fears is what is holding them back. So with Archangel Michael is with message which says let go of fear now. So probably that's some work which is happening around there in the overall energy as well. They could have some fears not only about the connection, but they might have some fears around the collaboration, because we've got the Three of Pentacles, how they're working around with people, how they're dealing with people, and how things are turning around. So there could be some fears around the collaboration, could be at the workspace, could be at somebody they're dealing with, etc. And however, I'm sensing that they do have this card. I'm sensing the energy for the feminine there, because we have this Five of Cups, and they are reminiscing or kind of looking at those three cups spilled over there, and they're not even looking at two behind. They're so lost in this memory. So Three of Cups has fallen down. Three of Cups is the energy of the fulfillment, happy, joy. They experience that with feminine, and that they are experiencing, and they're fearing that has fallen, and they don't even see that Two of Cups as a potential, and that could be one of the fear they're dealing with as well. The feeling that the potentiality of that Two of Cups is gone, and the Three of Cups has fallen down. The fun, the joy, the merriment they experienced with the feminine is a passé, and it's gone. And but they're gathering themselves, and they have this Queen of Wands energy. They want to be confident, and this card has come, so they will be successful in getting the confidence back. And because Archangel Michael is working with them, so the confidence is coming around. And here, but overall energy, not only in this connection, but they're also kind of not judging, but they're kind of assessing. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So they're assessing almost everything around their life. They're assessing their contracts, they're assessing, because we have got that Hierophant energy there as well. they're assessing their contracts, they're assessing their collaborations, and it could be in the workspace, in their friend space, in their family, in their the way they are in the world or to the external world, and inside as well. They're assessing that things are definitely changing. It's a swift move which happens. It's a sudden change in their lives which they are experiencing. Could be in any space. We'll see in the end if or maybe as we move along, if you need to get, or let me actually get one clarifier for that death. Let's see what's changing. What's changing? We've got the Queen of Swords there. What's changing? So there is a truth which is coming out. So if something was hidden, because Moon is a card of something which is hidden, not out and open, so a truth is coming out and open, and they are kind of fearing that as well, that will the truth come out and open. I don't know what that truth is. It could be if this if the feminine is the okay. If the feminine, this connection, or if this relationship, or howsoever it is, if this is something a secret, they also might be fearing that what if this comes out and open. So that's what I'm sensing with the Queen of Swords. But they are gaining strength. We've got, because they experience that they have waited a lot for this offer to manifest. And they're also fearing, because this cups also is coming. So there are like multiple fears they are working with, multiple fears. They waited, they're gaining strength, they're fearing the truth, but they're gaining strength for that truth. So that's a good message there. Or they may be aligning that change is happening within. Maybe they did not see the truth before, and they see the truth now. And if you see this card as well, so they are in that energy of wait there, but they are also sensing that the ships are arriving. So that's what it is for their overall general energy. Now before I get the so now let's check what is their overall energy as far as this connection is concerned, as far as you are concerned, feminine. I'm saying you because many of you are feminines there, but if any of the masculines are watching it, that's really nice. And as I said before, please do comment and do update on a few things. It works nice for feminines who are not in contact with their masculine. I want one card only, but the first one which came was the decide to be happy now, and that could mean something. So I am just getting one card, and we will check the overall energy for the connection. So one card for the overall connection energy as far as masculines is concerned. So what are their energies as far as the overall current energies? Very interesting. We have this card which says you and your loved ones are safe. So fascinating. The reason is because it has come under the let go of the fear now. I'll try zooming out a little, guys. Hope. Let's pray that nothing happens. Yes. That's a sacred water in the left corner. So I just thought I'll keep it there just for some sacred energies. Okay, so what I was saying is that this card has come under let go of the fear now, and which is you and your loved ones are safe. So there is a possibility, well, there is for some of them, maybe not for all, that they also fear that this connection, fears around their loved ones. It could be you. They're also fearing because you are the loved one as well. If you are safe, they're also worrying about that. If you are safe, if there are anybody in the family members, they feel that may disturb the thing. So if they will be safe. So as far as this connection is concerned, they have you as well as the others in their mind as the energy. Now let me see what are the further energies coming around for the... What are their overall energies as far as this connection is concerned? We have got the High Priest. We have got the High Priestess. That's beautiful. Very, very spiritually. Ace of Wands. Let's see what else. I'll get two more. I'll get two more. Aha. We've got this repeat, Queen of Wands. So very prominently could be a fire sign, Leo, Cancer. What is the third fire sign? Sorry, Leo, Sagittarian. Okay, we've got one more. Wow, that is awesome. And Aries, yes, how do I forget that? We've got this 10 of Cups, guys. Beautiful energy. Let me see what is at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Wands. So they want to defend you as well as their loved one. So they want to take actions which is benefiting all. I don't think there's nothing wrong in that. Actually, if they want everybody to be fine and safe, I don't think there's anything wrong in that, isn't it, guys? Now here, let's see, masculine, what are they? So here we have the High Priest. While they're hanging, the perspectives are changing, as we know that. We saw that card coming in. So it is, they're working, what I'm sensing out of here with this, a kind of energy of this card, they are having lots and lots of faith at this point in time. They're working with a lot of faith here, guys, because that's what the perspectives are changing. Probably, though they still have the fear, but then choosing faith over fear is what I'm sensing. And they're also getting a lot of synchronicities, a lot of intuitions they're tapping onto, because the High Priest is there. And as far as this connection is concerned, there is a lot which is coming from the divine as messages. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is the passionate new beginning towards this queen, which is a feminine energy. We've got the feminine energy out there as well. We did see that. That was the overall energy, so I did not talk much about that being the feminine energy, but this is coming around in the connection energy. So what are they feeling about, or what are the energies in the, as far as this connection is concerned, this divine connection or the soulful connection is concerned. So as far as this connection is concerned, they are feeling very passionate about the feminine, and they want to have this happy, fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling life with her. And somehow, for some of you, because we've got the center one as the Ace of Wands, Wands also could mean action. So this also could be that they might take some action towards the feminine. Is they might. How the fears, how successfully they deal with fears is another question, and how they deal with the fears of their loved ones and you and etc., that's another question. But they definitely are very strongly feeling the desire, and that's what I was sensing. But then another beautiful part is that all these cards are very positive. If I go back to the previous readings which I've been doing, because on this YouTube channel I've been reading for some good 2 years plus, and we would see a lot of restrictive energies, and that's what I was sensing as well. Probably that was a fear which I was sensing in, as I stated in the beginning. But nothing major is coming in here, though we have the 7 of Wands here with the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. That makes it 10 of Wands. So they're also feeling very burdened with this weight, with this energy, and they're also tired of just defending their own self, because their true self, their soul self, is telling them something constantly with this High Priestess, High Priest, Hierophant, Moon. Intuitions are very, very heightened. And this could also mean the energy of the feminine, the High Priestess, and this is them, the High Priest, and this is coming together in this, and they both are spiritually aligned now, as we are kind of tapping onto this energy, and that's really, really wonderful, because that's alignment is something which is very prominent now. And in the overall energy, they are missing that that collaboration could mean with you as well, the time spent, but it could also mean the workspace, because we have the pentacles. More emotions are coming out with their feeling that this connection is probably gone or lost, because the Three of Cups have fallen. The merriment, joy, fun, it's gone. It's the fear they have. Okay, now let's check what are their near future. Not saying near future, not the distant future, because even the near future changes, as we know by now. But what are their near future energies as far as this connection is concerned? So I've got 2 cards popped out, but I did not see any of it, so I can't convey the message. I just want one. This card is coming out again and again. I'm not taking it because there are 2, and it's coming out to be decide to be happy now, free yourself. So either they are freeing themselves, this could be the current energy, freeing themselves from anything which is tying them down, or their happiness. One card which kind of upturned is a favorable outcome. That's what we will get on the future or the near future energies. Well, the near future and the divine timing could also mean anything. And yeah, you will say we are tired of hearing that divine timing word, but then you know what, I'm hearing that very, very strongly last 4 days in the messages, which, I mean, those are personal messages I'm getting those, so hence I'm not sharing. But I know you guys don't like that word, divine timing, but it says a favorable outcome. That's the future energy. And that's again the outcome as per the divine, which is favorable for all. Right? So let's see. I'm changing the deck and I'll just give it one shuffle. Let's see what are the near future energies, masculine's near future energies as far as this connection is concerned. Can you believe it, guys? I was saying that nothing really and now we have this 9 of Swords. Why? Near future energies. 4 of Pentacles. Near future. Okay. 8 of Cups. Okay. Near future. 4 of Swords and the Fool. At the bottom of the deck, we have 6 of Cups. A favorable outcome, 6 of Cups. That's beautiful, because 6 of Cups is that connection which is very soulmate connection, a divine connection. Also, connection which existed maybe not only in this, but in multiple lifetimes. And this is the strong connection which we are talking about. Now let's kind of tap in and as to what's coming around. As we see that, yes, it's a favorable outcome, but then it also means with the perspectives changing, guys, there is some, because this is masculine's energy towards this connection, their fears probably are not gone completely. The fears are not gone completely, because and then they kind of hold themselves back, and they probably again get focused on the Pentacles. But in the overall energy, we did not get a lot of Pentacles energy. We got Wands definitely, and then Cups, and Sword also is not much. Yes, we've got that in near future, but at the mental space, things have started to come on the mental space in the near future with the favorable outcome. This could also mean that I'm not seeing very prominent shifts there, but probably some shift is happening in the now with this death coming in their overall energies. But with this 9 of Swords, it is definitely some worrying energy, some analyzing, over analyzing rather. And if you see, this has come under the Hangman, the High Priest, and then this 9 of Swords. So under 2 major arcana. So because of this could also mean the Dark Night of the Soul. There are several one goes through, and this could also mean that masculine might go through it once again, because these are very enlightening cards under which this Nine of Swords has come, and which could be the scene. And here they again might be retracting with this, because this transformation, which is of course telling them lots in the intuition, they might will have to process it, and that's what I'm sensing. This will also guide them to leave behind something which is not serving them anymore. This could mean the connections which they've been carrying on for quite some time. It could mean the relationships, maybe they've been carrying on, the connections, the contracts, because that's what's the overall energy which we saw as the Hierophant. They would be leaving that behind because they realize that is not serving them anymore, and they have to leave that Eight of Cups for that Two of Cups, which they feel is not available because they're not looking at it. But the divine will show them that yes, those two cups are available, and they will have to leave that Eight of Cups behind wherein they were invested for so long. It could mean any connection on the earthly plane, because we've got this after Four of Coins, which they've been holding on for quite some time. And when they leave something like that, it is definitely going to be not that easy for them, because it will be processed in their head very strongly, and it won't be that easy. So they're processing all that before they kind of get the courage. Will they really leave that here? May or may not, because I'm not seeing that as an action there. So, but the Eight of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups there in the near future. Sorry, in the current energy. So they've been wanting that, they've been desiring that in this connection with the Ten of Cups. So they might will have to leave something else behind for that Two of Cups and come towards that Ten of Cups energy. They also will be resting, kind of processing this, because we've got that energy. This has come under the Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, which is a feminine energy, and they're resting under that, which could also mean that they might rest under that energy. They might take that as a beacon of light, and they might kind of take that I'm getting the word restoration somehow. I don't know how that fits, but they go for restoration towards feminine, to feel and rest in their energy. Because in the end we have this Fool card, which is about the leap of faith, and that's when the things begin, and that's when the journey begins, is what I'm sensing here. Now I will also get 1 or 2 or 3, I don't know, these heart messages from, okay, let me see if I can get, let me get 3, 1 for that, 1 for this, and 1 for this. Let me get 3. Let me get 1 for the top one. Let go of the fear now, and that their overall energy. So let me get one heart message for their overall general energy, and if there is a message for masculine, I just want one message please for that. Message for masculine. Okay, it says new beginning, a new adventure awaits, embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So, and that is what probably is coming around with the death there. So there is a new beginning, because death is also the card for ending. And after that we saw this Ace of Cups there, which is a new beginning, a passionate, a nice, loveful new beginning. So that has come as a clarifier for death. It could also, this card is trying to tell that there is a new beginning, a new adventure awaits, embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So that's like the message from divine. Let's see what is the message comes around here for their current energies as far as this connection is concerned. I've got 2, but I want 1 please. Why am I getting 2 for each? 1. Okay, thank you. Forgiveness. Okay. All right, so there is a message which is coming for masculine. It says that stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Well, that's a very powerful statement, and we this is like the law of attraction, right? You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So, imaginations actually is the building block, which is very important in this. And they need to forgive themselves, they need to forgive the past, they need to forgive whosoever, the feminines, everybody, and so that they can free up that energy and they don't linger on to the past, and then they can actually imagine and move towards this 10 of cups energy. Now let's see for the future energies for the masculine. What is the message out there from the Hearts deck? Oh, that's a beautiful imagery. Playfulness. All right. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So there is this healing. I see they've been looking for healing here with this Four of Swords. And as I said, they might take that, they might kind of take that, what is the word? Where am I? Okay, whatever. They might go and take that, whatever. They might go to feminine and kind of take that lap of peaceful lap there. And there is this healing which they might experience because of the playfulness which they experience again with some fun together, and love is the greatest healer. Love is the greatest healer. That's really wonderful message. And I just was not intending, but then this is what at the bottom of the deck. The magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Awesome. With that, I think that's pretty powerful, I felt. And do let me know how you felt about it. I'll also get one guidance card. And do let me know how it's kind of picking on with you guys. Let me get one guidance message for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. Okay, not 3 but 1 please. One guidance message. And while I'm shuffling and the card comes, it does. Okay. Vulnerability. So I was saying that while I was shuffling and the card comes, I am doing personal reading. So if you want, you can always write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can take it ahead from there. Vulnerability, and that's the guidance message from Divine for Masculine. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. And that's the energy I was sensing, guys. They are so scared to take their mask off or the walls off, and it takes courage to do all that. And that's why there is this 2 and 4th. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanism, which keeps you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your mask and barriers so your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, a sense of inner safety, so dare to be vulnerable and open. And many of them might be daring to be vulnerable and open. Vulnerability is my strength, and because we have very positive cards here with the favorable outcome, and they've been, the desire to be experiencing that 10 of cups is very, very high, and very positive cards in the current energy. So there is a high possibility, but nothing is really guaranteed, because humans, I tell you, even divine doesn't interfere in free will. So the free will choices, we all can work with it the way we want it. But many of them might be feeling very strongly, because this change is giving them strength as well. We've got that strength card there. And they might be vulnerable and open. and they're daring to be vulnerable and open. So probably that's a tagline I'll put. So this is it for now. Thank you so much, guys, and do support the channel by liking and subscribing if you've not already, and if you have, thank you so much for doing so. It's wonderful. It's my heartfelt gratitude for all those who are subscribed and the new ones who are adding on. And it's a self-sustained channel, so do support it whichever way you can, and you can also donate to the channel. I accept donations. Thank you so much for everything, and as I said, you can write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can take it ahead from there. I will be doing the readings for feminine and for overall connection, so I'll see how my energies are today, or maybe tomorrow, day after. I'll see how that comes forth. Most probably tomorrow I'll do that reading, or maybe now. I'll see how it is. Well, thank you so much for now, and have a lovely life, lovely month, lovely unions, lovely reunions, lovely working on this beautiful connections and yourself, and etc, etc, etc. Happy, and take care, be happy.